Hello students, so I'm back with my second video on the chapter The Tiger King. In first video we have already seen that a prediction was made about this Tiger King, and the prediction was that he would die because of some tiger, means tiger would become the cause of his death. Now we are starting with the second part of this chapter. Crown Prince Jung Bahadur grew taller and stronger day by day. No other miracle marked his childhood days apart from the event already described. So no other miracle happened, and you are to remember what was the first miracle. That's why this line came, that no other miracle happened. So what was the first miracle? That this 10-day-old child, he had spoken, and he had not only spoken, he had put one very intelligent question also. So 2 marks question, you may get this kind of question. No other miracle marked his childhood days apart from the event already described. The boy drank the milk of an English cow, was brought up by an English nanny, tutored in English by an Englishman, saw nothing but English films. Actually all this is written because he was a prince, and in those days those who were from the we can say palaces, or who were very rich, who were the Nawabs, family of Nawabs, actually these all who could afford, they always had English style in their life, means English tutor, English nanny, or everything English. That way only they always showed that they are superior to other Indians. So it was that day, it means it was very normal to get everything in English style. And here the writer is trying to say that this prince also got everything like other princes, means nothing special happened in his life apart from that one episode, that was when he spoke. So that's why he drank milk from an English cow because he could afford it, brought up by an English nanny because he could afford it, then tutored in English by an Englishman, and saw nothing but English films. Exactly as the crown princes of all other Indian states did. This was the way to show that they were superior to other Indians. When he came of age at 20, the state, which had been with the coat of wards until then, came into his hands. Now when he was 20-year-old, then from prince he was made a king, means this kingdom came into his hand when he was 20. So everything was normal, because in other states also it was the same practice, that when the prince would grow up, maybe 18, 20, 19, so he would be given the responsibilities of the kingdom. So same way here, this king was also made the king, means this prince was also made the king. But everyone in the kingdom remembered the astrologer's prediction. But now when he became the king, now only people started talking about that prediction, and prediction was that the king would die because of a tiger. Now why people started again talking about that prediction? Because now this prince was the king, and king's duty is to protect its people. But if the king himself is not protected, if the king himself is always in danger of death, then naturally people would be always worried that some mishappening can happen to the whole, we can say that the mishappening can happen to the people also, means anything can happen. Means if the news reaches that this king can die any day, then maybe the neighboring states, they can invade, they can attack, because they would think this king is already very weak. So that way these people, they started discussing and talking about this prediction. Many continued to discuss the matter. Slowly it came to the Maharaja's ears. Now people were just doing this kind of whispering only, that what would happen? Is it true that this king can die any day because of a tiger only? Because kings, they used to go for hunting, and hunting tigers and other wild animals, and then the chances were always more that if he goes to some jungle, maybe he would be attacked by the tiger. And if something happens to the head of the state, what would happen to the people? So that's why now people were more worried, and they were more talking about this prediction, and gradually this news reached to the palace also, to the king also, that people are worried about, they talk about that prediction. There were innumerable forests in the Pratibandpuram state. They had tigers in them. The Maharaja knew the old saying, "You may kill even a cow in self-defense." There could certainly be no objection in killing tigers in self-defense. The Maharaja started out on a tiger hunt. Now this Maharaja, when he saw that his people were afraid because of his predicted death, now he thought that he should do something so that his people should get this message that the king is really very brave and there is no need to worry. So that's why, because there were many tigers in his own state, so he thought of now killing the tiger and giving this proof to the people that he is very brave. And because there was a rule in his state that in self-defense you can even kill a cow, though killing cow was not allowed, but because cow is a sacred animal for Hindus, but if this is the matter of self-defense, then you can kill even cow. So that way killing tiger was not a problem. So he now thought that he should kill one tiger so that the message he can give to his people that he is a brave king and they need not worry at all. The Maharaja was thrilled beyond measure when he killed his first tiger. Now the Maharaja was very happy when he went to jungle and he killed the tiger, because this is what he wanted to show, that he can kill tigers. He sent for the state astrologer and showed him the dead beast. Then he called that astrologer, chief astrologer, and he showed the dead body of that tiger. And he said, just now you see for yourself, because you had predicted that tiger could be the cause of my death, but see, it's not the tiger who killed me, it's me who has killed the tiger. What do you say? He demanded. Now he showed the dead body and then he asked this astrologer, now what do you say? Because you had predicted something else. Your Majesty may kill 99 tigers in exactly the same manner. But the astrologer drawled. Now he stopped. He wanted to say more, but he couldn't say. First of all, he said this much only, sir, you can kill 99 tigers. There's no problem. You can kill more. You have killed this one. You can kill more tigers. You can reach up to 99. But then he stopped. But what? Speak without fear. But you must be very careful with the 100 tiger. And he said, but you should be very careful of the 100 tiger, because this 100 tiger can be a danger to your life. What if the 100 tiger were also killed? He said, okay. Now you say that 100 tiger can be the danger. Then just suppose if I kill 100 tiger also, then would you agree that your prediction was wrong? Then I will tear up all my books on astrology, set fire to them, and then he said, okay, then I will accept my defeat. If you kill 100th tiger also, then definitely I will leave this astrology. Means I will not do any predictions anymore after that. And I will burn all the books of my astrology. And he asked, and what? And I shall cut off my tuft, crop my hair short, and become an insurance agent. The astrologer finished on an incoherent note. So he said, then I will leave reading the stars of people, and then I will become normal human being. Means I won't remain astrologer then. I will leave this field forever, and I will cut that tuft. You might have seen some hair, okay, of Brahmins, okay, at the back. They never get it cut, even when they go for shaving. So he said then I will get it cut, that also, because then I will not remain astrologer. I will stop this, predicting futures of people. Rather, I will do some other job. And he said then I will maybe become insurance agent. This is second point. Now we come to third point. From that day onwards, it was celebration time for all the tigers inhabiting Pratibandpuram. This is again important question. You may get this question. Why was it celebration time for all the tigers, okay, of Pratibandpuram? As such, what happened? Because this tiger king, this Chang Bahadur, he had killed one tiger. But then afterwards, what happened that it was kind of celebration time for that? This is important question. You can mark this line and you just mark it here that yes, one question can be there from here. Now, why it was celebration time? The state banned hunting by anyone except the Maharaja. Now this Maharaja, he stopped other people to do the hunting of tiger. Though hunting was not prohibited, but now he never wanted, he did not want anyone else to hunt tiger. Why? Because he himself wanted to kill 100 tigers. So that's why he thought that if somebody else or other people also kill tigers, then maybe he won't get 100 tigers. Maybe he knew that they are not having that many tigers. So that's why he said, now except me, no one would be allowed to hunt tigers because I only would be hunting tigers. A proclamation was issued, means announcement was made regarding this. A proclamation was issued to the effect that if anyone dared to fling so much as a stone at a tiger, all his wealth and property would be confiscated. Confiscated means would be taken, okay, by the authority. Now what prediction was made? That no one would now kill any tiger. Means you can do hunting of other animals but not of tigers. Moreover, it was also added that it's not only killing the tiger or hunting the tiger. You are, means people are not even allowed to hit the tiger even with a stone. You can't even fling a stone, okay, on the tiger. Otherwise, the punishment would be that your property would be confiscated. Property would be taken by the state. So no one will be now killing or even irritating the tigers. Okay, they can't even fling a stone also. The Maharaja vowed he would attend to all other matters only after killing the 100 tiger. And on the other hand, Maharaja took this oath also that he would not attend any other function. He would not do any other work. First of all, he would kill 100 tigers and he would prove in front of people and in front of the astrologer that his astrology was wrong, and he would prove to the people that he is very, very brave king. Initially, the king seemed well set to realize his ambition. Initially well set means now he started killing the tigers, maybe on weekly basis. He was going to the jungle and killing the tigers. Initially it was not a very big problem for him. Not that he faced no dangers, but no problem doesn't mean that he did not face dangers. No, when you are going for tiger hunting, naturally tiger would not be accepting the death very easily. Means tiger would also strike back. He would also struggle to save himself that way. There were times when the bullet missed its mark. The tiger leapt upon him and he fought the beast with his bare hands. Many times it happened that he aimed at the tiger but he missed the aim. And with the sound of this bullet, the tiger would get to know that somebody tried to kill me, and tiger would attack back. And many times it happened that this king, he had to fight with this beast with his hands only, because when the tiger attacked, the gun fell somewhere else and now he had nothing in his hand, and then he would be fighting with the tiger with his bare hands. And each time it was the Maharaja who won, but Maharaja was every time very brave. Every time he managed to kill, ultimately in the end he managed to kill the tiger. At another time, now this is again important, not directly, now we are not talking anymore here about tiger hunting, but this portion is very, very important for another question. At another time, he was in danger of losing his throne. This, underline this line, because this you may get this as a question. Sorry. So at one time, now he was killing the tigers, he continued killing the tigers, he continued going to the jungle for tiger hunting, and one day something happened where he was in danger of losing his throne also. Now what happened? A high-ranking British officer visited Pratibandpuram because it was time of before independence. So these kings, they were many times visited by English people. Means they would come and they would become the guest of the palace and they would enjoy, luxuries over here. So that way, one day, a high-ranking British officer, he came to his palace. He came to this state. And this high official, this British officer, he was very fond of hunting tigers. And this officer, he was actually fond of hunting tigers. And fonder of being photographed with the tigers he had shot. And more than that, he was fond of getting the picture also with the dead tiger. Means just to show that he has killed a tiger, and he would be hanging this picture in his drawing room. So he was that kind of officer who was fond of taking this kind of pictures. As usual, he wished to hunt tigers in Pratibandpuram, but the Maharaja was firm in his resolve. And what was the resolve? That no one else can hunt the tiger. So he refused permission. So he did not give permission to the British officer, and he said, no, sorry, you can't kill the tiger, you can't hunt the tiger. I can organize any other hunt. You may go on a boar hunt. Boar hunt means wild pig. Boar hunt. You may conduct a mouse hunt. We are ready for a mosquito hunt. But tiger hunt, that's impossible. So the king said, sorry, I can't allow you for the tiger hunt. If you want, I can allow you for any other hunt. And I can even arrange those hunts for you. I can help you. But sorry, not for this tiger hunt. The British officer's secretary sent word to the Maharaja through Diwan that the Durai, here Durai means this British officer, Durai himself did not have to kill the tiger. The Maharaja could do the actual killing. Now, he sent message through his minister also, to his secretary, to the minister of this king, that it's okay if Maharaja doesn't want him to kill the tiger, so Maharaja himself can go and do the hunting. But at least he should allow him to take photograph with the dead tiger. The Maharaja could do the actual hunting. That was important to the, what was important to the Durai was a photograph of himself holding the gun and standing over tiger's carcass. Carcass means dead body. He said, okay, just allow me this much. You just do the hunting and allow this much that I can take the picture with the dead body of this tiger. But the Maharaja would not agree even to this proposal. If he relented now, what would he do if other British officers turned up for tiger hunts? Now he thought that if I allow him that you can, take a picture with this dead tiger, what will happen? He will take the picture with him, he will hang the picture in the drawing room, and he will tell other people, that he had killed the tiger. And then other people can also come to get this permission. Then it would be difficult for him to stop others. So that's why he thought it's better not to allow him to take even the photograph. And after that, this British officer, he went back. Because he prevented a British officer from fulfilling his desire, the Maharaja stood in danger of losing his kingdom itself. Now this officer went back, but now Maharaja started thinking that is it possible that this officer maybe would be angry with him? Maybe he didn't like that denial, and now the chances are that he would maybe go back and complain about him against him to the high officers, and then maybe the chances are that his kingdom would be confiscated from him. And that's why, in order to please that person, that British officer, in order to we can say just make the amendments, so what he did, the Maharaja and the Diwan held deliberations, means they held meetings. Now he talked to his secretary Diwan over this issue. As a result, a telegram was dispatched forthwith to a famous British company of jewelers in Calcutta, sent samples of expensive diamond rings of different designs. Now what he decided afterwards? Now he thought that maybe this officer would complain against him, and the chances are that his kingdom would be confiscated. So in order to please that person, what he did, please that British officer, he thought of giving him some gift. That's why he sent orders, okay, to some jeweler in Calcutta, and he asked that jeweler that you please send me 50 different designs of diamond rings. Some 50 rings arrived. The Maharaja sent the whole lot to the British officer's good lady. The king and the minister expected the Duraisani means that officer's wife, Duraisani, to choose 1 or 2 rings and send the rest back. Within no time at all, the Duraisani sent her reply, "Thank you very much for your gifts." Actually, this king, what he did, he asked for different designs, and the jeweler, he sent different 50 rings with different designs. And this king, he sent all the 50 rings to the wife of that British officer, thinking that she may choose 1 or 2, and then this way maybe the both husband and wife, they would be happy and they would forgive this king. But what happened? Because it did not say that you can keep 1 or 2, that's why this British officer's wife, she kept all the 50 rings and she sent thank you note. In 2 days, a bill for 3 lakh of rupees came from the British jeweler. The Maharaja was happy that though he had lost 3 lakhs of rupees, he had managed to retain his kingdom. Now the bill came and it was 3 lakh rupees. King had to pay 3 lakh rupees. But what happened? He was not thinking that he has done something wrong, because he was happy that at least he was able to save his kingdom. Though he had to spend 3 lakhs of rupees, but still he thought that maybe it is better, okay, than losing the kingdom. Losing the money is better than losing the kingdom. So this way he spent 3 lakhs, or he lost 3 lakhs just to save his kingdom. So this is important portion. This page is important, that what happened, why he was in danger of losing his throne, and what did he do to save his throne. I hope you have understood this much. And now next 2 parts are left. This we will be doing in next video. But before the next video, I again would say, please read each and every line thoroughly, because you are to get your reference to context also from both the books. I hope you have understood, or you will be maybe waiting for the next video. So thank you.